Hello wonderful world of YouTube, it's Alex. Today, I'm at John's Sweeper Service and Vacuum Museum here in Dover, Ohio. The history of the vacuum cleaner dates back to before electricity was invented. Housewives and maids had to use brooms or rug beaters to clean the dirt that was in the home. In the 1800s, the pneumatic vacuum cleaner became available, which used a system of bellows and valves to draw in air and the dirt with it. A person would have to pump the bellows for the system to work. However, they moved so little air that they were not very effective. Later came versions that, when pushed, would articulate the bellows and do the same thing. Electric vacuums came to be in the early 1900s, and the technology has only improved from there. And now to talk about the history of the place, here's John himself. So, what led you to start your own business here in Dover, Ohio?
Okay, I grew up in the area. I went to school here. I always kind of had a fascination for vacuums. My mom and grandmother were in sales and business. My one grandmother did flea marketing, collecting antiques, and whenever I was young, I started collecting the vacuums, and I started repairing them, and started getting into actually repairing and selling out of garage sales out of the house, and started to do it that way, and it kind of grew into what it is today. So that's kind of how it started and kind of progressed into this. And then I've always been the type of person where if I don't know something, I research it and kind of lead forward. And it's not only been a thing about the mechanical end of it, but the business end of it, the history of it. So there's a lot of multifaceted type things I've always been very interested in. So I always wanted to learn more, dive deep, deep dive into the history and about the brands, what makes them different, what makes them better, offer better products. And our area didn't really have a vacuum store. There was one, but he really wasn't doing it that much anymore. So just kind of decided to open up a store because it's what I love to do.
All right, thank you. The museum is also an active vacuum shop. John's Sweeper Service offers not only a wide variety of choices of cleaners for purchase, but also service ranging from diagnostics to maintenance advice. The shop currently offers Ricker, Simplicity, Kirby, Sebo, and other brands of vacuum cleaners. The museum also has many antiques and histories about throughout, set up to display the story of the vacuum. The collection has some pretty cool things, like a 1910 Hoover Model 3 Senior, complete with attachments, an original Maytag Ringer washer, an 1832 square grand piano, and an early 1900 Schumann player piano. The collection is very cool and very impressive. So if you're in Dover, Ohio, you should stop by and check out the place. So until next time, stay wandering.